Right, we're back, and it's a World War II special. I'm assuming this is what the English would have eaten during the Second World War. Uh, we've got Toad in the Hole. Uh, so the English, yes, here we go. So a country that colonized or took over half the world so they could control all the spices and herbs, and then decided not to use any of them, apparently. Uh, so yeah, it looks like, I mean, I've heard of it. It was £1. This was £1. It was in Iceland's frozen food pound range. So it looks like incredible value for money, if I'm honest with you. Uh, but yeah, uh, let's get a look at these ingredients. Again, as usual, take a photograph. I'll stick it up on screen here for you. So we've got pork sausages. Okay, good, 37%. And then the pork, I'm assuming that's the pork in the sausage, is 58%. And then we've got the usual pork fillet, quite low, well, not too low, but low enough pork for a sausage. And then we've got wheat flour. I'm assuming it's encased in some kind of pastry. We'll have a look in a second. Wheat, salt, pepper, yeast extract, emulsifier, preservatives, the classics. Oh, okay, hold on a minute there. Here, sort of, I'll retract my xenophobic comment there against the English, because we appear to have quite a few herbs and spices in this. So we've got ginger, cayenne pepper, parsley, sage, more pepper extract. We've got nutmeg, we've got sage extract, ginger extract, again more cayenne, a lot of coriander extract, filled into beef collagen. Lovely beef collagen, my favorite. Uh, Water, stabilizers, water, wheat flour, more wheat flour, loads of preservatives, some egg, etc., etc. Right, let's get it out of the box here and have a wee look at it. See what we're getting here. Oh, okay. So it looks like that. So it appears to be a batter that they're in, a frozen. Obviously, it would have been liquid when it went in there. A frozen batter. It looks a bit like Han Solo frozen in carbonite. If Han Solo was a sausage. If Han Solo was a sausage. What the fuck are you talking about? Right, okay, let me bin that. Get it out of the way. I think it's starting to defrost here a wee bit. But yeah, okay. So yeah, okay, I understand now. It's a bit like a Yorkshire pudding then, I think it's going to be, where it maybe rises. So, okay. £1, that's really cheap. If this tastes good, this is a winner, right? This is a winner. Where are we here? Cooking instructions. What have we got here? I'll bring you in. I'll pop them up on screen here. 40 minutes? Right, okay. Right. Well, I'll stick it in the oven here. And yeah. Remove outer packaging. Okay, film bag. Yeah, obviously, don't cook things in plastic, people. Place on a baking tray near the middle of the oven for 30 to 45 minutes. For best results, cook from frozen. Right, let's get it in here because it's starting to thaw. Right. Right, okay. We are just out of the oven here, and I have to admit that looks pretty impressive in relation to the picture that is on the box. So, I mean, that's what's come out of the oven, and that's the picture on the box. I mean, I don't think we're far off. I mean, usually food packaging is just a filthy lie. But, I mean, I could say what, the sausages seem a bit plumper on the box there, you know? They do look nicer. It is a bit more golden on the box, but that could just be Photoshop. You know what I mean? But I'd say that's pretty accurate in terms of what you're getting. Uh, you know what? This looks like it's going to be a winner. These £1 products from Iceland. I don't know what I've done. don't know if I've done any before. I have filmed some here at the same time, so and they were a winner. So spoiler alert. But that looks legit. I mean, it doesn't look appetizing. I don't think. Maybe you'll tell me different, but I just don't think it looks appetizing. But I like the look of this is batter. Would you say pastry? I don't think it is a pastry. Again, it's more like a Yorkshire pudding type situation. So let's get this on a plate and let's see what this is like. Toad in a hole. What a disgusting sounding thing. Right, if you were surfing this as a meal, can you get it out of the packaging? That's the question. Can you get it out of the packet so you can put it onto a person's plate? Let's. I try to tip it upside down there. You know, and it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Oh, it's almost happening. Can we get? I want to get it out, but if it doesn't, if you can't get it out of the packaging intact so that it looks like this when it's on a plate, it's a fail. Right? I fail. Let's see. Oh no, it's gonna come. Oh, it is gonna come. There we go. Look at that. Okay, we're right. Yeah, let's see if we can get it out here. And there it is. Look at that. One solid piece. Now just imagine that with some mashed potatoes, some carrots, some peas, maybe. You know, that's all right. I mean, I have to imagine making the batter for this isn't a huge amount of effort. It's probably flour, egg, bit of milk maybe, and something else. And then you just pour it on it and then put it all in the oven. So maybe it's easy enough to make, right? Okay. Right, here we go. So I've got it here. I've got a wee blob of ketchup here. That upsets you. I'm sorry. It's smoky bacon. Smoky bacon ketchup. You can see a label on there. The label's a bit ripped because it was reduced to clear. They were getting rid of it because I'm assuming nobody wanted it because this is the UK and people are afraid of new things. But it's actually delicious. But if you don't like ketchup, then you're not going to like what's about to happen here. But I'll taste some of it on its own. First, let's get a wee slice of it with a bit of the sausage and a bit of the batter. Okay, there we go. Get that to the camera there so you can have a look at it. Oh, there you go. Right, let's pop her in. You can probably hear that. It's very crispy. Okay. So the sausage isn't crap. I mean, that's the important thing here, right? Sausage isn't crap. Maybe I'll do a playlist where I only eat phallic foods. Yeah, that's right. The batter, it's not horrible. It tastes well, it doesn't taste as much. It's very much like a Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, this is a winner. This is a winner. You're getting more than you pay for. I fail. This is the first thing I've eaten where I thought you're getting more than you've paid for. You're getting 4 sausages. You're getting a big thing of Yorkshire pudding type thing, or batter, or whatever you want to call it, around it. There's a lot of eating in this. Is it healthy? Of course it's not, but that doesn't matter. This is absolutely fantastic. For £1, this is actually mental. I have to imagine they're losing money on this one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's great. I mean, there's nothing spectacular about the sausages, but for £1, you shouldn't be expecting spectacular. But yeah, really tasty for what you're getting. I can taste the pepper in there in the sausages. You know, they're not flavorless. There's a lot of flavor in those sausages. Really surprised by this. Really surprised. I knew you're not supposed to talk with your mouth full, but it's a video about reviewing food. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. Yep. I'm going to eat all of this. Again, it's not like full of flavour or anything like that, but it's got okay sausages. The batter is nice and crispy. It looks exactly like the box. Like it looks exactly like it said on the packet. That never happens, hardly ever, right? The sausages taste good enough. They don't taste like crap. You know, I'm not going, ugh. This tastes like it cost £1. No, this is excellent for the money, for what you're getting. Superb. I can't believe I'm praising this so much. If you're not familiar with Yorkshire pudding, the best way I can describe this, it's like sausages and pancakes, almost, without the sweetness. So if you take a pancake batter and remove the sweetness, it's kind of like that. Really works really well together. Yeah, I've never had toad in the hole before, but I mean, it's just it's just sausages and Yorkshire pudding. I assume it's Yorkshire pudding. Really great. If you can't tell, I'm really enjoying this. Right? I mean, you know, if you're into whatever the hell this is, you know, like and subscribe, etc. I've got a bunch of videos. If you go and look at the channel there, I've been dormant for a wee while. Because I'm just such a busy guy, you know. But going to get back into the swing of doing videos a wee bit regularly, just for myself, just for fun, you know. And I'm not trying to become a YouTube star. Although if you did like and subscribe and make me a star, now that would be much appreciated. Anyway, toodle pip. Apologies to the British for insulting you. The English, sorry, not the British. Get to the British. The British aren't responsible for this. What looks like an atrocity, but tastes quite nice. The English are responsible for this, right? This is who is responsible. The British are not responsible. Britain is England, Scotland, and Wales. The Welsh didn't do this, and the Scottish didn't do this. Okay, this was the episode. You know what? If I'm wrong, I should have probably fact checked this. I should fact check this. I shouldn't be making these random statements. When I'm like an MP or something, or I'm in politics in the future, which is not going to happen, this video is going to come back to haunt me because I didn't do my research and I'm making a bunch of xenophobic comments about the English. But you know what you did. You did this. And spotted dick. That will definitely get me banned from YouTube. Anyway, right, okay, bye. Bye. Come back again though. We're gonna do more of these. I got a bunch of shit in the freezer, and my wife's gonna kill me if I don't like cook it and get it out of there because it's just taking up space. I had a bunch of stuff in there previously, and I had to throw it all in the bin yesterday because it like was about a year out of date. Like the spaghetti bolognese that I did. There's a video on that coming either before or after this one. It was like just at its best before, and I think I bought it about a year ago nearly. So you know. I don't know why I'm talking so much. You've probably gone already. Bye. Come back soon, y'all. I'm just walking over here and I'm going to hit stop on the video and then the video's going to end.